Hello and happy Sunday, and welcome to the 3 things I've learned this past week. So, it's been a hard week. My Instagram Makeover Bootcamp has run throughout the weeks from Monday to Thursday. So, it's been a pretty intense week. And then I had a one-on-one Zoom call on Friday with the business owners from the Instagram Makeover Bootcamp to answer questions. And then, of course, is Saturday, Sunday. Hey, Anita. Hello. Happy Sunday. And prepared everything for next week that is even worse than this week, because next week is just manic, but it's okay. I mean, everything is fine. Luckily, I had a last-minute cancellation for tomorrow evening. I was supposed to go somewhere, and tomorrow afternoon I was supposed to go somewhere, but then somebody cancelled on me, which is really, really good. Like, appreciate that so much because I was so busy, but it's okay. So 3 things I've learned. Shall we just start? If you're watching, let me know, say hello, leave a comment, send me some hearts so loads of people can see it and we can elevate other people's life. So the first thing that I want to speak to you about, and it came to my mind while I was creating the masterclass for tomorrow. So as you know, tomorrow evening, I'm going to host the training all about Reels. So I'm going to go on Zoom. If you haven't registered yet, just register through the link, because I'm going to go and speak all about Reels and the 5 steps to have your Reel go viral and make an impact, and of course, transform all those followers and all that reach into clients. And I like to start my trainings and my masterclasses with a story about myself. So I start with a story about myself, and then I connect it to what I want to talk about in the actual training. So to do that, I have to revisit my past and understand what I did and what could work in the training that I'm creating. So I was looking at some old pictures. I was looking at some old pictures because I was talking about when I was a fitness influencer. And of course, we talk about Instagram. Reels were not a thing yet, but Instagram was there. And I used to get all this free stuff, and I used to get all the photo shoots and supplements for free, and people would come to me. I had clients coming to me and saying, oh, how did you lose so much weight? How do you keep fit? And how do you do it? And it was so much fun. And then I made a mistake. And you're going to know all about this if you've registered for the masterclass tomorrow. I don't want to spoil anything to anybody, but I did make a mistake. And while I was looking at what I did about 4 years ago, I was just like, fuck, I was so stupid. Like, I made a big mistake. And I haven't realized up until today. So the number one thing that I want to tell you to do, and that I've learned this week, and I've learned about 2 hours ago, is that you need to look at the past and evaluate it, and look at the past as soon as you can. And especially when it comes to business, you need to look at it. Because you know how I talk about evaluating your Instagram insights, and how I talk about checking what your numbers are, and if some content is converting rather than others, if your posts are actually making an impact rather than not making an impact. It is the same thing with your life. And sometimes, because we want to move forward and forward and forward, and I have a tendency of doing that, I forget to look at what's behind. And just to look at it, just to learn from it, not to do anything from else, all right? Because the past needs to stay in the past. It's there for a reason. But just to learn from it and decide that, okay, you know what? This is how I acted. How would the Lara that now has so much more knowledge act? And it was kind of a burden on my shoulders. And that's why I rarely look at it. Because I was just like, I made so many mistakes. And even the good things that I did then transformed into mistakes because I did this other thing. Again, if you come tomorrow to the masterclass, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And so the thing is, take a look at the past. Take a look at, when it comes to business, of course, take a look at what you were doing 3 years ago. What was working? What wasn't working? Now, every time I start a strategy call with one of my clients, I start with, where did you go right and where did you go wrong? So what did you do right and what did you do wrong? And that's the way to evaluate what you're actually doing. Because the moment that you evaluate and you understand what is going right, then of course you can replicate that. And what is going wrong, then you can try and do it better and make sure that you get it right until you can replicate the whole system and strategy. And I looked at those photos, I looked at my Instagram back then, and I was just like, I did plenty of things that were right. And then I did not replicate them. And it was eating me alive. And I was just like, fuck, I need to tell them what to do. Because it's so, so, so important, but literally eating me alive. So that was the first thing. Look at the past as soon as you can. Understand what you did right, what you did wrong. Let it go and learn from it. Thing number 2. And this one is a more delicate one, which is health is wealth. And it's a sentence that you hear loads of people say that don't really follow it. But health is really wealth. Now, when you are healthy, you get to focus your attention on what brings you wealth. When you are not healthy, you have to focus your attention on your health. So to be successful, I really want you to adopt daily routines, healthy habits, activities that will bring you a sanity that works for you. And we talk about mental health and we talk about physical health. We're talking about both of them. It all matters. It is all interlinked one to the other one. So if your health is going down, you cannot get wealthy. Take care of yourself at all times. That's the second thing. And it's a very quick one, all right? Take care of yourself. Adopt healthy habits, healthy routine. Decide what you're going to eat. Decide for a healthy routine and healthy meal plan. Meditate. Wake up at the same time and go to bed at the same time. Adopt all those patterns that you need to be healthy, because health is wealth. And the third thing, which is the one that I still need to process, but I still wanted to talk to you about it. I've had a friend of mine, a so-called friend of mine, that betrayed me. Not this week, this past few months. And I forgive once, all right? He already made some mistakes in the past, so I forgive once, and then the second time I rarely forgive. Like, I don't. Like, you get one chance with me, all right? You fuck that one up, I might give you another one if you've got a really, really good excuse. All right, you fuck the second one up. I mean, boy, bye. So I could feel how this whole situation of betrayal was affecting my energy in doing absolutely anything, my emotions, my anger, everything that I would feel. And it was connected to what this person was doing. So choose your friends wisely. Your friends are supposed to be the number one fans that you have. They are supposed to be the ones that don't bring you down, don't lie to you, are completely honest. They always support you and they have your back 24/7. That's what your friends are there for. If they don't act that way, by all means, let them go. That's it. You just let them go. Let karma do its thing, which I'm going to do because I'm going to let karma do its thing. And just, I'm not going to say pray for them, all right? But give them good energy and say, you know what? It's okay. You have an issue. I see that you have an issue. You're not going to come and affect my health, my energy, my well-being because you have an issue. I can try and help you as much as you can the first time, the second time, but that is it. So choose your friends wisely. That is the third thing that I've learned this week. So as a recap, look at the past, learn from it. As soon as you can, just look at the past and look for it. Health is wealth. Adopt healthy habits, healthy routines daily that allow you to focus on your wealth. Number 3 is choose your friends wisely because they affect your energy at all times. So those are the 3 things. Let me know what you've learned this week, and I'll see you tomorrow at the All About Reels Masterclass. If you haven't registered yet, the link is in my bio. Go and register right now because it's a class that you do not want to miss. It's a training that will tell you the 5 steps to have your reel go viral. It will tell you the 3 mistakes that you're committing right now, and that's why your reel is getting 0 impact. And of course, the number 1 secret to reach all your dreams on Instagram. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have an amazing evening and speak to you soon.